Well, hello and welcome back to another Starbelt Video Portal episode. Today we're going to take a look at how my garden is coming along. It's been a super hot summer. Lots of things have thrived, some things have failed. Let's take a look and see what we got. So here's those beans I planted, those heirloom beans. They're doing pretty well. The leaves kind of do that riffly thing, just because it's so freaking hot, I think. But we're starting to get some blooms on there, and the blooms are these purpley flowers, purpley white. So soon I'll have some green beans to enjoy. Here I've got my carrots. They're doing really well since I thinned them out. If we can get a zoom in on some that I've uncovered from watering, I should probably top those with some soil, but you can see they're getting some good sized carrots in there. So I'm super pleased with how those are turning out. Those will be delicious later. Last time when I talked to you, when I thinned those carrots, I tried replanting them in this box and they all looked like they had died. But check it out. They did manage to come back. So if you thin your carrots, consider replanting them. Also, the couple of strawberries that did survive are starting to thrive, and I've even got a little strawberry in there. On this side I've got some strawberries coming in too. My potted peach trees are coming along really well. I really need to plant these plum and these peach trees. If you live in the Coots and you want some, hit me up. I'm running out of places to plant trees. I've got more here that I need to pot. My compost has done phenomenal in the sense that all these things have grown out of it. Look at that. I don't even know what that is. But it's climbing up the steel mesh. I've got a bunch of what appear to be blooms starting there. And it's kind of just taken over. It really looks cool. There's another one on the side here. You can see got these massive leaves. My raspberries over there, I've tried to keep them watered, but it's been so hot and dry that most of them just sun dry themselves right on the stems. I've gotten a few out of there, but kind of lackluster this year. This little kitty cat is so hot. He's laying on the pavement in the shade trying to cool down. Here we've got my daisies, kind of in their advanced stage of bloom. They've been kind of fun to have. They're a little bit stinky, but I kind of enjoy the way they look. Here we've got my broccoli, which is going wildly to seed. I've never harvested seed off of broccoli before, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking at here. I think maybe those pods where they've bloomed, where the seeds are, I'm going to have to try picking some of these and pulling them open and see what I've got. Those squashes or whatever they were from my compost that I transplanted to the front garden not only survived, but as you can see they are thriving. We have some pretty sweet blooms happening here. And yeah, they're just taking over. Look at this. It's like, no more broccoli. This is my zone now. And so far I have one fruit on these. There it is. So I've got this, some kind of squash. It's getting pretty big. It's the only one so far. Just trying to keep them watered so they don't dry out. My garlic tops, I harvested all those for the seeds. At some point I think I should pull one and see what my garlic cloves look like. And here's my wild tomato patch. They did really well this year. They seem to love the heat. And I'm starting to get an abundance of tomatoes. I might have to start giving some away soon. I've been eating tomatoes every day for the last couple of weeks. They're so delicious, like orbs of sunshine. Today I actually mowed my lawn. Don't it look nice? Even though the apple tree has been ravaged, we've got some apples still clinging on here. Some of them are getting to be a good size. Those might actually be ready for harvesting in the next, I don't know, couple of weeks. They're going to be kind of small because of all the leaf loss I experienced. On this side you can see I've got some onions. I'm actually going to pick one of these and see what it's looking like. Not too bad. I think I'll eat that one for dinner tonight. They're almost all ready to go. Let's check a garlic while I'm at it. Not bad garlic cluster. I've seen bigger, but definitely got something tasty in there. Beautiful. Here's one of those peach trees I planted this year, and it's doing phenomenally well. Strangely unaffected by the same moth that's been destroying the apple, plum, and cherry trees. Speaking of cherry trees, this is all that's left. I hope it pulls through. Giving it the love in case it comes back, maybe next year. It's just some withered up leaves left. And the other peach tree's doing pretty well too. It started off smaller and it grows underneath a chestnut tree, so its growth is a bit stunted, but again, it's doing well. And speaking of things that grow underneath chestnut trees, I don't know what these are called, but they're starting to bloom now. Quite happy with them. They look quite nice up against this rock wall. That garlic that I planted in the peat moss is now completely dead, so don't plant your garlic in peat. Out front here kind of gets the full brunt of the sun. I do try to water it, which means it isn't completely dead, and it's still detoxing from that gum locust tree I took down. Lots of clover in there, a bit of basil. My chives back there are still alive. I like those in omelets, they're pretty good. I've got some leeks in the background. I'm growing out these big seed balls here. So hopefully we get some leek seeds as well. And back there is parsnip. And I've got some seed going on that as well. It's better than the wasteland it used to be. Still has some work to go, but I'll just keep working on it, remediating the soil. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like the video and subscribe if you have not done so already. Look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.